Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we're going to be speaking about the Grammys, okay? And I just finished watching not too long ago, and I have some things to say, okay? So this isn't full coverage or anything like this is like standout moments for me that I wanted to talk about. Mostly wins, losses, and performances, not really going over the fashion, so if you want a fashion video, you're gonna have to go watch somebody else for that. But if you're up for a little ranty video about just how I felt about the Grammys, then stick around. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into this video. So this video isn't in any particular order. I'm just kind of talking about artists as I talk about them, so just keep that in mind. The first person I wanted to talk about is Miley Cyrus. She won a couple of Grammys, which I was honestly like really surprised about. She won Best Pop Performance and Record of the Year, which I was really surprised for her single Flowers, only because I really thought Taylor would win, only because she always does. So I was really expecting that. And Flowers was a good song though. It was not a bad song at all. I just thought like the other songs in the category would definitely beat out Flowers, even though Flowers did go number 1 at the time of, its release. So I was really surprised, but I was happy for her. I mean, good for her, you know? She got a number 1 record, so I guess it would result in a Grammy 9 times out of 10, right? Also, I loved her performance of Flowers. It wasn't like the best performance of the night, but it wasn't bad. Miley has a lot of maturity to her voice now. Like her voice has so much depth and angst in it. I love like listening to her perform now because it's so much vastly different than the Miley Cyrus of, I don't know, the past. Uh the younger version of Miley, she's just evolved so much creatively, musically, sonically, vocally, like she's evolved a ton. Also Miley Cyrus's looks were everything. She looked like a 70s, 80s pop diva, and it was iconic. Her outfit was iconic, her hair was iconic. What do you guys think? What do you guys think as far as, what she won in the category? Do you think that she deserved to win? Do you think you would have liked somebody else to win? Next person I wanted to talk about was Miss Olivia Rodrigo, okay? Our upcoming new hot pop star. She did her performance of Vampire, which was good, but it wasn't amazing. Like her stage set was a little bit boring. I mean, the coolest thing about the stage set was the fact that it had like, the dark background, and it had like the paint, representing the blood coming down from the walls and everything like that. Like that was pretty cool, not gonna lie. But I don't know, to me her voice seemed a little bit strained in this performance. I don't know, something about how she was singing just didn't feel like I've seen other performances of Vampire that she's done for like other award shows, or that she's just done like live that you can find on her YouTube and stuff like that, that were really good. To where I'm like encapsulated most of the time and I'm like, oh wow, she really did that. Okay, but this performance, I don't know, for some reason, something felt like it was lacking to me with the performance itself, and then also the stage set. I mean, obviously, it doesn't have to be anything super elaborate, but it was nothing like special to me. I don't know. Something fell off about it. I don't know. You guys let me know. If you guys thought it was like amazing, just definitely let me know. Also, another thing that I found really interesting is that she didn't win anything. Like she lost in all the categories that she was announced in, which was really surprising to me because Guts, really good album. She's had really like high chart topping singles from that album. Everybody was talking about Guts when it came out, but she lost, I think, in every category, unless I got that wrong, but I'm pretty sure she did. So that's really surprising. What do you guys think about that? That she didn't win a single Grammy tonight? And then what did you think about her performance? You guys definitely let me know. And yeah, let's move on to the next person I wanted to talk about. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! SZA! Ah! She won a Grammy for Snooze. Oh my god, was it deserved? Like SZA so deserved to win for Snooze. Amazing record. SZA's been working so hard. SOS was an amazing album. Like, this was so deserved, and I really felt like the Grammys were gonna snub SZA because they tend to snub everybody who deserves to win something. But honestly, the artists that were nominated in the same category, the best R&B, there was artists in that category who deserved to win too, honestly. But I'm glad SZA won is the point, and I would have liked to see Victoria Monet win, but SZA deserved it. Snooze was a huge hit. It's been charting forever and ever and ever and ever. Her speech was so cute. I loved how nervous she was. I loved how like appreciative she was and how like happy she was. It was great. Um, both of SZA's performances were beautiful. Okay, like honestly, SZA had one of the best performances of the whole night. She had the one for like the her regular Grammy performance, and then she had the one for the MasterCard commercial or something like that. It was a song that I haven't heard before. I don't know if it was a new song or if it's just a song that I don't know. But both performances were amazing. The stage set, immaculate, beautiful, gorgeous stage sets. The energy between her and her dancers, um, everything was gorgeous. Like SZA did her big one. She made the night for me when it came to performances outside of a couple other people, which I'll get into. But you guys let me know what you think about her win and her performances. It was just she ate down the fuck. But anyway, let's move on to the next artist. Okay, so we have to talk about Miss T Swift. Okay, Nights is not Taylor's best album to me. Again, Taylor Swift fans are gonna come for my throat, but I could have did without Midnights. There's a couple of songs that I really, really liked off the album, but as an entirety, passable. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, Anti-Hero and Lavender Haze," and da-da-da. I get that, but like, not my favorite album. Period. Taylor also won for Album of the Year, which I'm not surprised. She won over artists like SZA, Miley Cyrus, Lana Del Rey. I honestly saw that coming. I don't think any of them were going to beat Taylor out in that category. So let's move on to the next artist. Also, another thing I'd like to highlight, Nicki and Ice Spice were nominated at the Grammys this year. But apparently the Grammys made this weird mistake where they had posted congratulating Nicki and Ice Spice for winning Barbie World as a Grammy for like hip hop song, or I think that was a category. And they came out to say it was a mistake and that it was accidental and that basically they didn't win that. And then a lot of fans came out and because they were pissed. They were like, "What?" Which is rightfully so, because honestly, like, what? How did you make that mistake, right? And then the fans were saying that they purposely did that to laugh at Nicki because they weren't going to give her the award anyway. Which is probably true, to be honest, because the Grammys don't really mess with Nicki Minaj. Like, they'll nominate her and they'll put her like in categories that she doesn't make sense in, or they'll nominate her and not give her the award for all of these years. So it could have been the Grammys being funny. It could have been, and that's what fans are trying to take it as. So social media has been in a rough uproar about that ever since that happened earlier. So let me know what you guys think about that situation. That was interesting. Also, just a side note of Ice Spice, she did not win Best New Artist. She was nominated, I think, for Best New Artist. She did not win that. Um, so Victoria Monet won that, which I was so happy for her because what the heck, like Victoria Monet has been grinding in the background for years and years and years and years and years and years, and she's finally getting her spotlight. There were artists in that category who did good and had good years, but Victoria Monet deserved it 100%. Those were my favorite wins, Victoria Monet and SZA. Those are I'm proudest of them out of like a lot of people's wins. I'm the most proud of them, and they're black girls. They are my girls. I am black for anybody who's wondering, because I know some people probably don't think that because of my voice, but um, I am so proud of Victoria. So proud of SZA. So also, I'd also like to mention Luke Combs. Oh my god. I don't even listen to Luke Combs. I'm just gonna start that off. I'm not really a big country person. Like, I'm very country pop, like old Taylor Swift music type of country. I am watered down when it comes to country. I don't listen to country, but what really warmed my heart was Luke Combs' performance, like with the original singer of his Billboard hit. Oh my gosh, that was probably one of my favorite performances also of the night. Beautiful. I got chills listening to them and watching them two interact on the stage because he just looks so happy and like appreciative and grateful to be among one of his idols performing alongside her. I it made almost a fan in me of Luke Combs, and I don't listen to him, but it makes me wanna go listen to him because of how beautiful that performance was and his tribute to her, so I recommend you guys going to watch it whenever YouTube uploads the video of it, but moving on. So, Billie won, Song of the Year, What Was I Made For? Oh my gosh, deserved. Oh my gosh, deserved. I was so, 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 so happy because I thought it was gonna be Taylor or Dua Lipa for sure, but I'm so glad that Billie won because that song is so beautiful. One of the most beautiful songs in that category. And I was so, 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 so happy. And also her performance, beautiful. Oh my god, it was, like, better than the, studio version of the song. It was immaculate, incredible. I'm like, "Damn." I'm just sitting there through the whole performance just thinking like, "Damn, she is so talented." I cannot even process it, how talented Billie is. Also, I loved her, speech. She seemed so humbled to win, but she deserved it. Easily one of the most beautiful songs ever. And, yeah, I got literal chills. So let me know what you guys think about her winning in that category. Do you think she deserved to win, or were you hoping someone else did? Okay, so moving on to Jay-Z and Beyonce. So, even though, Beyonce wasn't nominated for anything this year or, she wasn't on they didn't submit anything, Jay-Z had called out the Grammys in his acceptance speech for his Grammy, okay? And he was basically saying that I think he was saying Beyonce never won Album of the Year. I think that was the category he was talking about. And and then he also made a side comment and said something about and some of y'all shouldn't have even been nominated in the category that y'all was nominated in. And I was like, oop. I was like, Jay, what the heck? It was like so random, that part. And the crowd like audibly was like you could tell the crowd was like, oh, okay. And then he was saying that something about he was nervous or something, and that's why he said it, but that was crazy. And so people on the internet have been talking about how, excuse me, talking about how Jay-Z needs to basically shut the hell up because because Beyonce has been nominated in so many other categories and she's won so many Grammys in comparison like other artists that basically needs to shut the hell up. Um, I kind of low key agree with that because she has won a lot of Grammys. I mean, yeah, she's never won Album of the Year, which not to say that she shouldn't, win that. But, there are people who don't have a single Grammy who deserve to have had one. So I definitely agree with what the fans were saying. Like, damn, don't y'all have enough Grammys? So I get that. I get that. Some people saying he needs to touch some grass, child. So tell me what y'all think about that. And let's see. What else did I kind of want to mention before I go? Oh yeah, Doja. So Doja was nominated. I forget what category she was nominated in, but she was nominated and she didn't win anything, which I'm really surprised by because, I feel like she's a Grammy darling. You guys know who the Grammy darlings are. I feel like she's low key a Grammy darling. I feel like, she's done her, symbolism and she's done her, sacrifices, I'm sure. And, she's Illuminati darling. So outside of her being talented, so I felt like she definitely was probably going to win something, but she definitely did not this year, which I was really surprised by. Also, I said I wasn't going to be talking about fashion, but I couldn't help but notice she is fully tatted up. Like if you go see, I don't have any of the pictures in here, but if you go on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you go, she is tatted up from head to toe. She has a face tattoo. She has a tattoo across her forehead. I don't know what the hell it says, but she has a tattoo across her forehead. Her whole body is tatted from pretty much head to toe. She had the few tattoos before, like the ones she previewed on Instagram, things like that, but I'm like, "What in the" I don't like it, and it's not to say I have anything against tattoos, but she looks a mess with all those tattoos, sorry. She has way too many, and it just takes away from the beauty of her body and her, in my opinion. Also, she looked crazy in her photos. Her Grammy photos, she looks crazy. Like, if you look at her face, she looks a little scary, I'm not even gonna lie to you. And then I didn't like the dress, and her nipples were showing. Okay, so that's another thing I noticed. There's a trend happening in like fashion right now to where your nipples are, and I don't mean like you can see it through your shirt type of thing. I mean like they have it visibly showing in the dress or in the outfit to where you can see the top part of the nipple, which is like, okay, girl, I get it. You look delicious and everything like that. But like, how could we get away with showing our nipples now? Is that like a new fashion trend in Hollywood? It's definitely only in Hollywood. It's not in real life. Because if I saw a girl walking down the street with her titty nipples popping out of a dress, I'd be like, girl, you have a nip slip going on. But in fashion, in Hollywood now, apparently that's the new thing. You guys let me know if that's cute to you. To me, that's not cute. To me, that's just, I mean, it's kind of nudity, isn't it? Isn't that bridging nudity? But whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I like a good titty. You know what I mean? So don't give me. I like a good titty situation, but not feeling that. But y'all let me know what y'all thought of her tattoos, her outfit, the fact that she didn't win any Grammys. I thought that was really damn interesting. And what else do I want to mention? I think that was honestly it. And y'all let me know your opinions of what you thought about everything that happened this year. I'm not covering everything that happened this year, but just my main things that I wanted to talk about. So I love you guys. If you watch all the way to the end of this part of the video, then you should subscribe because you just listened to this whole shit. So yeah, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.